She was a vibrant little girl just days from celebrating her 4th birthday. But shortly after arriving in Punta Gorda on a trip with her babysitter, Pilar Rodriguez disappeared, never to be seen alive again.
This is a travesty that needs to be addressed. We need to find her, we need to recover her, and we need to put the person or persons responsible for her death. We need to seek justice for them.
In January 1999, Rodriguez took a bus trip with her babysitter Melissa Cooper from the East Coast to Punta Gorda to visit with Cooper's boyfriend Keith Wilson. Wilson had just rented a room at the Trail Apartments just off US 41, which was the last place Pilar was seen alive. But then a decade later, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office's Cold Case Unit came across some new information, and Pilar's case took a turn, as they discovered that the little girl that they'd searched for over the span of 10 years had indeed been murdered. Pilar's case has gone from an 11-year-old missing persons cold case to an active homicide investigation. Just recently, detectives scoured this area here in Punta Gorda, and they think that someone who is in this vicinity still has information that can bring justice for Pilar. In November, county, state, and federal investigators searched property that once belonged to a member of Keith Wilson's family. Cadaver dogs and ground-penetrating radar was used as investigators painstakingly worked in hopes of finding evidence to further their case. And even though her body wasn't found, detectives did recover certain things, which brings them one step closer from changing this one-time cold case to a closed case.
We have narrowed our focus to the babysitter Melissa Cooper and to her boyfriend Keith Wilson.
Just as quickly as Pilar disappeared, so did Keith Wilson, who made a relatively quick exit from Punta Gorda to Kentucky, leaving behind a trail of questions and uncertainty. Detectives say they'd like to talk to anyone who knew Wilson back in the day to help put in place the final pieces of a puzzle that they've been working on for more than a decade.
This is not something that's just going to go away. This is not a pattern of behavior that is a one-time thing.
For Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, I'm Trish Rout.